Hello everyone, welcome to our channel once again. Please leave a like on this video and subscribe to our channel for more updates, and also leave a comment to express your thoughts on this. A spokesperson of the Obidati Presidential Campaign Council, Indi Kato, has taken to her social media to react after two Labour Party candidates who were recently elected as House of Representatives member in Southern Kaduna were petitioned by the outgoing PDP House of Representatives members, whom she said have been occupying the seat for the past 20 plus years. While reacting to the petition, Indicato stated that the National Assembly is not a personal property. She further asked if there was any Labour Party lawyer who would be willing to help. She wrote, "The two Southern Kaduna incoming Labour Party House of Representative members have been petitioned by the outgoing PDP House of Representative members, who have both served 20 years plus in the House of Representatives. Please, the National Assembly is not a personal property. We need obedient lawyers to help with this case, please." Recall that Kaduna State is one of the states in which the Labour Party had its members elected to the House of Representatives, in which one was a former Okada rider. The elected members were both from Southern Kaduna, and they've been widely celebrated by Labour Party supporters. Now they've been petitioned and would have to defend their victory.
Well, to me, winning election is not a do or die affair. If it doesn't go your way, just relax, wait for another time. So it's obvious that these Labour Party guys from the Southern County has won this election. Don't forget that Labour Party is a party that was described as a party without structure. So there's no way they will have rigged any election because they did not have the machineries to do that. But most of the people who won the election under Labour Party won at the influence of Peter Obi and the Obedient Movement. That is just it. In fact, in some political party like the APC and PDP, most of the people who won election under Labour Party, in most cases, they will not even win councillors. Most of the people who have won the House of Rep and Senate, in most cases, they can't even win the councillorship and local government election. But the Obedient Movement gave them the opportunity to be what they are today. And I think people, they should allow them to be. Now, like the young man in Southern Kaduna who is being petitioned, the two of them who have been petitioned, one of them is the one who were said he was Okada rider. So it's just an ordinary Nigerian who, by the virtue of his interest in politics, decided to give it a try, give it a shot on the platform of Labour Party. And lo and behold, the influence of Obi gave him he gave him their vote. Now, these people who are coming to challenge his victory at the poll are the people who has been in the opposition party, PDP precisely, for over 20 years. Over 20 years, you'll be representing your consequences. You'll be representing your zone for 20 years. And this is 2023 general election. Election was held and you lost, and you are filing a litigation against, these people. Now, to me, this is, what we call do or die affair. That is, we must win this election. To be honest, the House of Rep is not anybody's property. It's not anybody's property. You can't always win. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. And in this case, you have lost. I think you should just allow the sleeping dog lies. Now, the Labour Party elect, the House of Rep, the Labour Party House of Rep elect is crying out for help. It needs people, it needs lawyers, it needs good lawyers to help him defend his mandate. And this is how we talk about structures. Now, Labour Party is just a party that is coming up. This is the first time they are even winning election on the influence of Obi, and they have tried. At least in the House of Rep, they have won 38 seats, and in the Senate they have won 6 seats. And now these litigations are coming. If care is not taken, if not well handled, these young people might lose their seat to this old House of Rep members if care is not taken. So I think the cry for help is because Labour Party really don't have this structure where they have like where the state secretariats can say, okay, let us support and help these young people to make sure that our own person doesn't lose. But unfortunately, the way it is right now, the national the head, which is Peter Obi, is battling to challenge the outcome of the general election, which he believed he won but was robbed. Now, this is House of Rep elect members are facing the same challenge of trying to be robbed of their victory. And in this, they need help. The spokesperson for the Labour Party is calling is calling young Labour Party's members, the lawyers from the body to please stand up and help these young, newly elected House of Rep members so that they won't lose their seat. And this is only way Labour Party can grow their structure. By winning the House of Rep member election, winning the Senate, winning all this. Those are the people who will do the what they call it, the grassroots job for him. Yes, these are people who will do the grassroots job for him. So this is a welcome development, and I am also joining to call for help. In this country that we know the system of our judiciaries, how things are being done. If things are not done quickly, this young, elected House of Rep member under Labour Party might lose their seat, and I don't want such to happen to them. It will be devastating if they see they have won legitimately. It's being taken away from them through the electoral jigonism, that we do not know where it's coming from. So please, Nigerians, please, Labour Party members, rise up to this occasion. Go out there to save the day. Represent this guy. We gotta have the slogans. We know the college, we know the give shishi. So if this is the time we are going to show this brotherly love, representing and rescuing, these young elected House of Rep members, so that they will not be, uh, for them not to be stripped of what they have gotten legitimately. The vote of the Southern Kaduna people went for them, and I'm calling on everyone who is concerned to stand up and see what they can do to make sure that these young people don't lose their seat in the House of Rep through our electoral jingoism systems, which favor only the rich. Most of the time it favors the rich because they have what it takes to buy the judgment. We know our judiciary systems. Most of the time, it is the highest bidder. I'm sorry to say this, but this is how it is. This is what it is. This is what it is. Because if we look into the past event of electoral cases, you will discover that this is just what it is. Thank you for tuning in.